Hello viewers and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, Washington expects Russian ships to take part in air and sea exercises using long-range bombers in the region. CBS News reported Monday, citing U.S. officials, that U.S. ships will be deployed off the coast of Cuba this week to monitor Russian warships and nuclear submarines. The Russian Navy, consisting of the Admiral Gorshkov frigate, the Kazan nuclear submarine, the Pashin tank, and the rescue tug Nikolai Chiker, will pay an official visit to Cuba from Wednesday to next Monday, the Foreign Ministry in Havana announced last week. CBS reported, citing an unnamed U.S. official, that two U.S. Navy destroyers and two vessels towing sonar equipment were tracking the Russian submarine. He added that another destroyer and the U.S. Coast Guard were following the rest of the Russian Navy. Moscow plans to launch a series of air and naval exercises in the Caribbean in the weeks following the visit. The first series of simultaneous air and naval exercises Russia has conducted in the region since 2019, another U.S. official told the news network. The operation will take place in the summer before global naval exercises begin in the fall, they wrote. White House National Security Advisor John Kirby told CBS News that the United States views the visit as Moscow's response to the U.S. response to the conflict in Ukraine. Clearly, this is a sign of their dissatisfaction with what we are doing for Ukraine, Kirby said. The United States has no indication or expectation that nuclear weapons will play a role in these exercises or be carried aboard these ships, he said. In 1962, the Soviet Union's nuclear weapons in Cuba brought the United States and the Soviet Union to the brink of all-out war. Moscow deployed the missiles to the island, 90 miles off the U.S. coast, in retaliation for America's deployment of nuclear weapons. In Turkey, Havana emphasized that none of the Russian ships participating in the upcoming voyage will carry nuclear weapons or pose a threat to the region, and will strictly comply with all international regulations to which Cuba is a party. The Russian Defense Ministry has yet to comment on the trip, but announced in May that a naval contingent led by the frigate Admiral Gorshkov had gone on a long-range expedition. The aim, the statement said, was to maintain the flag and ensure naval presence in operationally important areas. The deployment of such significant naval assets, including the Kazan and the frigate Gorshkov, carries a symbolic weight. U.S. officials have noted the planned Caribbean naval exercises by Russia and, while not viewing them as an immediate threat, this demonstration of military cooperation between the former Cold War allies comes as the U.S. and its NATO partners increase support for Ukraine, with President Joe Biden authorizing shipments of advanced weaponry to repel Russian advances. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.